All right, just to be sure. There we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Blu-rayDave back with another live stream, and this is I guess you could say this is part 3 because Buddy back again. So say hi, man.
Strategic salutation. I'm slowly dying away as I cough and speak to you at the same time. So for anybody who might join this stream, if I cough from time to time, it's not COVID, so shut your face.
Yeah, shut your faces. So, as you guys can probably guess from the title, you know, it's pretty obvious. I've been wanting to make a proper video on this for some time, but I figure, like, you know what? I think it'll be fun to have my boy TEGAN here and talk to you guys live about it. So, yep, we're going to be talking about Karens and roasting them and pretty much talking about our experiences with them. I mean, TEGAN, I don't know if you told me if you had any experiences with Karens, but I certainly do, especially in the workplace. So, yeah.
I actually had an incident where my family and I were just enjoying a nice family dinner because we went out to go meet my sister Samantha, and I don't know why people think they own everything. And so every single time I went to go get something to eat, she was like, "Did you pay for that?" And I was like, "And did your mom drop you on your head as a child?" And then she smacked me, and then it turned into a physical fight.
Oh my gosh. See, Karens, you can't be doing that, okay? You think you're so freaking entitled. Well, guess what? You're freaking not. So there's that.
Eat one on that one. See, the sad part is the one Karen who did it actually tried to grab my phone, even though I had my earphones in, and I literally turned and I almost threw her out the window.
That's so funny. They think they could tell us to like shut off the cameras. Like, no, this is video evidence, okay, Karens? Remember, like, these Karens should be going to freaking jail, okay, because of the nonsense that they pull every single day. Like, what happened to you ladies, huh? Karen specifically, like,
you guys used to be such beautiful and wonderful people, and then one thing upsets you, and then it's suddenly the end of the flipping world.
Yeah. And the thing is, guys, is that the name Karen started to get, like, it picked up in 2020. I could go out my way and say, oh, they've been around since like 2020, but no, they've been around for a long time. But I'm pretty sure, like growing up, I never heard anybody say Karen. Like, I'm pretty sure they've been given proper, like, names, if you will. But guess what, Karens? Listen to me right here. My grandma was 10 times better than any other Karen. You want to know why? Because she was sweet and loving to everybody, and she did not give an attitude about anything. So for any Karen out there who's a grandma, and if you think that yelling at your grandkids or whatever thinks it's okay, shut the frick up, okay? You're never going to be my grandma because, like I said, she was 10 times better than the Karens you ladies out there. So,
let me give a proper definition that could technically really set off a lot of people, but in my opinion, I technically don't care what other people think. So,
yep. So go for it, man. Speak your heart out. That's what this stream is about. Talking about our personal experiences with the BS people we call Karens.
Karens to me are people who literally throw a baby fit in public over the smallest or biggest thing. And to me, it literally looks like a grown freaking woman acting like she's 2 years old or 5 years old. And it's so pitiful. And if anybody who's a Karen joins the live, just hear me out. I'm not trying to play the douchebag card, but you get me to that point, and I definitely will. My point is that don't touch somebody else's stuff. And number 2, treat people how you want to be treated. So if you don't want people touching your stuff, don't do it to them.
That's how it works in the real world, Karens.
It's as simple as this. Take it from what happened to a Karen at a restaurant I went to with a couple friends before I met you, David.
Okay.
Is when this incident took place.
And let me guess. This took place in Arizona then?
Yes. I was having a good time with a couple friends at a restaurant, minding my own business, and it wasn't until some Karen tried to grab my phone and claim that it was hers. Now, YouTube, don't blame me for this, but is it bad for me to say that I judo through the Karen over my shoulder, causing her to drop my phone?
Well, I think YouTube is, I guess, like afraid of the fact, like if you show it, like doing it physically on camera, then they will take it down. So like YouTube, like it's just saying it. Okay, we're not gonna like do like a reenactment because that's impossible.
Recorded it. I would never put something like that on YouTube. I know what the guidelines are. I promise.
Oh my gosh, dude. Every shift, I crap you not, okay? Every shift, I always get a Karen or a few, and whenever they piss me off, right? I just want to tell them Karen straight to their face, like, okay, Karen, get out of here. And honestly, I wouldn't care if I get in trouble. Like, if
I wouldn't.
Seriously, I would just tell it straight to their faces. Like, I've had a few experiences. I'm not going to name every single experience, but the reason why I got motivated to do this live stream is because I had one Karen before the end of my shift was giving me crap. And again, I highly doubt that any of these specific Karens are going to be talking about here that who I'm going to mention. Like, I'm not. They didn't tell me their names, but I'm just going to talk about the specific ones. So if you know who you are, stop it, okay? And for anybody else who's watching this, if you know somebody who is a Karen, tell them to piss off, please, because we don't need Karens. And there's another equivalent to that. Like there's guys who have an attitude like this too. They're called Kens or Kevins. Maybe we'll mention them a few times here, but like we're just gonna be talking about Karens. So
correction on that. The guy ones are called jockeys or Kens. One of the two.
Yeah, Kevins or Kens for sure. Yep.
I said Kens. Jockeys are like the bullies in high school, basically.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to talk about my few experiences with the Karens. So like, so earlier, like I said today, before like it was getting close to the end of my shift, right? Like, sometimes when you're working at the front end, sometimes you're going to have dollar bills that aren't going to be perfect, and you want to think this through, like, like I'm going to have people later who are going to have this, like at the end of my shift. So I'm like, I might as well just get rid of the bad money now and then just leave the other ones, like, because sometimes you have no other choice, right? And sometimes I could predict like who was a Karen, right? So oh my gosh, I gave this lady $3 bills, like ones, and they were folded, right? Like they weren't wrinkled up or anything. And then, oh my gosh, she gave. I know I'm going to be talking about the worst ones here, but she's just like, "Are you kidding me? You can do better." And obviously, I apologize because that's the polite thing to do. And then she said nothing, like. Lady, you gotta understand, like, and anybody else who's watching this, I've preached about this for a long time on my channel. Us as employees, whether we're YouTubers or employees or whatever, we're still people, right? We're still humans. We're gonna make mistakes. We're not perfect, so shut the frick up, okay? So, and every shift, I'm hoping and praying, like, oh, I hope I don't get these Karens, but unfortunately, sometimes you do.
Enough, one pops up.
And there's the common ones too, some of the regulars,
actually throw a fit because a price tag is out of place, or a certain item is out of place, or it's not in stock, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And then it's just like, oh my God, lady, shut the F up.
Yeah, some of my coworkers.
Wonder why your mother dropped you on your head as a child, threw you in a ditch, and left you there.
Yeah. A few of my coworkers and I, like, we exchange Karen stories, and yeah, there's going to be some Karens who are going to be complaining about prices, right? Like, sometimes I have to say to my customers, like, sometimes the stuff that we get in our ads, they don't come up in the system. Like everything doesn't come up in the system, but we still got to honor that sale price, right? And I believe one of my coworkers said there was a Karen who accused, I don't know if it was my coworker or the whole business, saying like, oh, like, this is all wrong. This is messed up. It's a fake. Like, have you worked in retail? Answer me, Karens. Have you ever worked in retail, huh? Like, did you just have a bad day?
How difficult that job is.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, like,
dude. Okay, one more thing before I let you continue. I'm sorry. I know I'm being
okay. That's fine.
You're like, I'm really gonna smack the crap out of you. Just no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. YouTube, take it easy. Take a chill pill. Take a nice soda. Just relax. Enjoy the show.
Nice soda.
If you clearly say that something is clearly not in the system, it's probably not in the system for a reason. And number two, the fact that a camera goes road explain the whole business, like, this is messed up, this is wrong, this is right, this, I know better than you because I'm this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, lady, how would you like to go flying through the wall?
Mm-hmm.
If that can happen.
Exactly.
Again, YouTube, I would never record me doing a horrible thing like prompts.
But we can still record Karens being freaking ridiculous. Everybody does it, so.
And being dum-dums.
Mm-hmm. But me and other people who worked in retail or something like that, like the coworkers, like, they're fun to work with, especially when you become friends with them. But the job itself sucks, especially when you have to deal with crappy customers. Like I understand some people will say, oh, I've gotten used to like crappy customers, but oh my gosh, I can never say, oh, I've gotten used to Karens, like shoving things down my throat. Like, no, like one of these days.
You shove anything down my throat, I promise you, I'll fire back. Again, verbally, not physically.
One of these days, I'm definitely going to have a conversation with a Karen for sure. Like, I'll be like, what is your problem, lady? Like, come on. Like, isn't
you ever have that Karen that basically judges you for what you wear?
Mm-hmm. Like, something like that. Like, I want to talk to a Karen and be like, isn't your job as a customer just get your groceries and get out? Like, don't worry about what other people think, all right? And I don't remember if I've had, I've had this in general, but like not specifically a Karen tell me like, oh, let me talk to your manager. And like, I hate it when people bring up like, oh, the customer is always right. Like, hell no! I've had to deal with customers who've lied to my managers, and I got in trouble for it. Like, I'm like, this is one of the things that's gonna make me quit. Like if managers or other superiors are gonna continue believing in customers' lies, then as a human being, it is your right to leave the job, and like that should teach the people who are owning the businesses a lesson, so that, like, again, we're human, okay?
That's just it. I actually had an instance where that happened to me. Somebody blamed me for pregnancy and injury, so I didn't say one word about it. And it would be later that same night I was fired. I was so physically annoyed at the spot. I looked at the person, flipped them off, and got my badge, my desk, and I grabbed my stuff and walked out. I was absolutely done. I basically just had enough. I was like, sometimes I wish I could stick my foot in your face, but I can't now, can I? And the fact that I tried to stand for myself and they said, oh, well, the rumors is always right. Yeah, until they start spreading rumors about you that aren't true.
Mm-hmm.
Get your head out of your ass and figure it out. Pardon my language, I apologize.
Amen to that, brother. I couldn't agree more. What
I don't apologize for is the next person, the next Karen that does happen to try and touch me. See, here's the thing, David. I'm going to tell you and your entire stream this, and I'm going to make it very clear. If you grab me, hurt me, anything, and I don't know you, you better start running. You literally better be 9 countries away from me.
Oh, wow.
I can be nice one moment, and I can be very violent the next. We're human. We make mistakes. We get as violent as we can to, and we don't realize it until the police get involved.
It's funny sometimes, when you watch these Karen compilations and when you see the police get involved, guess what? They don't take the Karen side. Sure, they tell the people behind the cameras, hey, can you shut down the camera? At least be respectful to the cops, right? But just at least still record discreetly.
Don't aim the camera at the cop. At least don't aim the camera at the cop. Aiming in a different direction or something,
I remember there was this one Karen. Oh my gosh. She kept shouting. She's like, I don't believe in that crap. I don't believe in the internet. Okay, there's one part I do agree with you. Sometimes the internet can be toxic. I agree with you. But she is so funny. She kept telling the cop, I don't believe in that crap. If I find my face on the internet, you're done. Oh my gosh. Karens, you're never gonna win. Okay, just come to the realization. Okay, come back down to earth. All right, you're never gonna win, no matter what you do. Okay.
Just stop trying, because every time you try and win, we're literally just going to be sitting here laughing at you constantly as you literally flail uselessly, verbally, everything, and just waste your energy permanently. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to lie. I respect people for who they are, but if you get on my case about something and I've done nothing to you, will you? I promise you, I will not be nice. I will literally lay into you as much as I possibly can, and I will make sure it gets through, because I don't think I told you this, David, but there's a few people I'd like to give a nice verbal whiplash to, and I can't do it because they're too young to understand, or just too stupid to understand in general. And for anybody who's wondering what in the world those noises are, dog tag. And then I got a little secret jewel from a friend of mine. Y'all can see, if you can see that.
Here. Okay.
Here's the secret jewel I got from a friend of mine in the program. She won't be in the state anymore as of April.
Oh, wow.
And then the other noises you're hearing are, hold on, aim the camera back at him again just one more time.
Oh, the dog tags?
And then I've got a dog tag, and I've got another metal. I've got either a metal or a something type dog tag on the front as the main dog tag. So if you guys keep hearing jingling and jangling, that's what these are. So don't get confused. Don't get confused about them being chains or guns or anything like that.
Honestly, I didn't hear the noises until you just said it. Like, oh my gosh. Like, okay. Thanks for the heads up.
You're like, thanks for the warning, douchebag.
Oh, what was I going to say? Okay. Now, I don't believe these types of women are called Karens because they always end up in the compilations too. Like, people always get on these specific women who are not wearing masks out in public because you guys got to understand, some people that, like, especially I don't like wearing the thing. Like, I don't want to talk too much about this because I got in trouble for it, and that's when I got my first strike. But YouTube banned me for 2 weeks, so like, I just want to make a little short version of this, okay? Like, you can't call these women Karens if they're not wearing a mask. Like, again, they get medical notes and for these women who got these medical notes or whatever, if you're not wearing them, good on you, okay? Don't let these people get to you, okay? Because you know, society thinks that like this is normal, like this is the new norm. Like, come on, like, again, we could do whatever we want, okay? So just stop, okay? So yeah, don't be adding these women into these Karen compilations because they're not Karens, okay? They're just normal people, okay? Tegan, your camera is off. Tegan? Wonder what he's doing. I don't know if I should keep going and I don't know, just wait for him or Tegan, you still there, buddy? What's going on? Oh, I hope Facebook is not giving us crap. And honestly, guys, I really don't care if either of us get in trouble because of this stream because, I've been wanting to talk about Karens for so long, okay? I'm pretty sure you guys out there in the real world are like being harassed by Karens and you shouldn't be giving us crap for it. You'll be like, oh yeah, I remember there was an incident that occurred or whatever. So I'm guessing while we're waiting for Tegan,
I apologize. I had to go get some food and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I am getting escorts on the comments, so oh my gosh.
You're getting what?
Escorts.
What are those?
I hope I don't need to explain to everybody on here what those are. Honestly,
well, you might want to explain to me what is escort.
Well, it involves innuendos, okay? Because again, I don't want to get too deep into that, okay? Like, I got women escorts on here, and they're trying to send me links, but I'm getting rid of them as we speak.
Okay, yeah, I definitely do that. We don't need that.
I get these all the time on the internet. I'm like, can you stop, please? Like, I don't like fake people, all right? These are scams, obviously. And I never go to them. Just to clarify, guys, okay?
Anytime I get one, I just ignore them.
Like, why do these idiots think, like, oh, since these people graduate from school, since they're out on their own, like, oh, we get to do this to them. Like, piss off, okay?
That technically isn't how it works.
Like, I swear to God, like, I've had so much BS. Like, after high school, I've gotten so much BS. Like, come on, just leave me alone, okay?
Better yet, just don't talk to me at all.
Exactly. Yeah, like, what do they want from me? Like, I want nothing to do with them.
Like, hey, yo, number one, I ain't near your age. Number two, leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
you contact me again, I'm blocking.
Well, you still gotta block them either way, especially the first time.
I normally give them a couple minutes to stop this.
Okay. Anyways, back to the topic of Karens. Okay, I want to talk about my regulars, and oh boy, I am still pissed off. Like, let's call these the top two because, I mean, these are the only two common customers that I get that really piss me off. Like, especially considering it's Sunday.
Angry.
Especially considering that.
You know better than that on your channel.
Yeah, especially considering that this is Sunday. Oh my gosh, this Karen, I have been battling with her since 2019. Since like that was, I consider that year a trial year for me, like because that was the first time I got to like work on the registers. Anyways, oh my gosh, the first time I encountered her, I'm pretty sure I had her for 2 nights straight 3 years ago. Apparently she doesn't like her deli meat getting smushed. I'm like, how is that possible? How is that possible? Like she's like nowadays, like she tells me like, oh, I want this to be like the very last thing. So like I don't want it crushed. Like, lady, I know my meats, okay? And I know that you cannot crush them, okay?
You cannot crush meat unless you put it in like a frickin' blender or some crap.
Right. And
if you put your other stuff on top of your meat, that's your own damn fault.
Mm-hmm. And
sorry, I'm not setting the example for you not swearing on your channel, and I apologize.
Like every Sunday when I work, and no doubt I still get her like in the store, and I'm thinking like, please do not come through my lane. I swear to God, do not come through my lane. And sometimes she does. Most of the time she doesn't because like, sure, I do what she tells me to do, but I just want to, lady, if you're watching this, I'm going to tell you straight to your face on camera, okay? How can someone crush your deli meat or meat in general, okay? Like, what the frick, okay? Have you had bad experiences with people messing with, like, your sandwich meats in the past, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do this by myself. Like, okay, looks like we got somebody in the comments.
Or a better question yet, are you on drugs or something and need to be drug tested?
She could be. I just want to say this really quick from the comments. So viewer TWR says, hi, Dave. Hey, how's it going? We're talking about Karen, so we're going to be here a while for sure.
Welcome to Karen Talk, dude. When you deal with one, let us know. I promise you, it's going to be a fun time all around.
Yeah. Then again,
don't worry.
Karens are like living clickbait. You know, they want drama. They want to win every time. But again, for any Karen who's watching this, you're not going to win.
Get shut down, they start crying like a baby.
All right, here's another regular that I get, and she, I don't know, like I guess what's her quote unquote deal, like how many times she shops. Maybe she shops twice a week. But my coworker and I, like one of my coworkers and I, definitely agree that, oh my gosh, I think out of all of them, she's the worst. And I get it. Like most of us, we have a fear of germs, right? I get that, but she goes overboard, man. I'm talking about not just the mask, but like she puts on gloves and like she's oh my gosh, like I want to do a reenactment of this for like a future video for like a skit. Oh my gosh. But thank God she has at least like her daughter with her, I think. Like I think that's her daughter. Like I like her daughter more than like obviously like I don't like the Karen, but she doesn't even put her items on the belt. Like, oh my gosh. She just holds up her groceries and I just scan her groceries with the gun, and up to this point I know she's gonna have a donut at least because she tells me that at like the end of it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Every time she says it, she says in the same tone, and it's so annoying. She goes like, one donut. And I'm like, I get it. Shut the heck up. And
I would have looked at her and I said, lady, you take this COVID thing so far, you literally look like the ripoff of Putin.
And when it comes
anybody in David's chat, I'm not trying to get political. I'm just proving.
And when it comes to the produce items, sure, she puts it on the scale, but she acts like oh, it's gonna do this right away quickly. Like no. Listen, lady, okay, that's not how that works. Okay, sometimes it takes a few seconds. It doesn't take like a second to like, and then sometimes I have to tell her like, no, it hasn't gone through. Put it back on the scale. And oh my gosh. And sometimes when she's by herself, she doesn't want to take the freaking receipt. But thank God, again, like I said, I think her daughter, I think it is like I give her the receipt. And then the other bad thing that she does is that she doesn't even like put her groceries away on my register. She has to go to a few of them away just to put them away. I'm like, oh, wow. How ridiculous you look, lady. I hope I don't get you ever again. There you are.
Once again, I have to vanish and disappear every like freaking 2 seconds. I actually had a Karen literally hit me in my chest today. I basically looked at her as she went to walk away. I grabbed her by the arm and I turned her around and I said, so if you can give me a good reason I shouldn't hit you with the store camera completely watching you, I might just let you walk out alive. And, yeah, her eye got pretty flippin' big because she realized she had hit me and didn't realize it. So anybody who happens to have experienced a Karen, you can now take this as an example. The next thing says to you, remember, if they hit you 3 times in a row, you technically have a right to hit them back.
It's called self-defense, people. Nothing wrong with that.
It's always the rule. Now, however, you cannot hit them if they've only hit you once or twice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I've learned that the hard way. Don't ask how. In YouTube, don't even get on my case about it because I don't record stuff doing that. So, fight me. Don't actually fight me, please. I don't fight unless
you don't want to go there, guys. Trust me.
Take it for example, David. I didn't actually say this. This might throw a lot of people off that are in your stream, but like, I remember an instance where Josie and Amber both tried to get me to calm down because there was one time I actually snapped. And I turned and nearly bit Josie in the arm. I nearly turned and almost bit Amber in the arm.
Okay, hang on. I need to clarify something here, guys. Okay, guys, I know I mentioned my other friend, Amber, who used to be my boss at Cub. He's talking about an Amber that we knew back in high school. Now, I don't like her anymore. I'm not friends with her. Like, we were friends at one point, but I just
understand she's actually not what you think she used to be, right?
Like, I need to clarify that, okay? Because we don't want to confuse you guys with names. Like I said with the AJ scenario, like, you know, like I know 2 AJs for sure, but technically I know 3 Ambers. So yeah, I need to be more specific, but I need to clear that up. So anyways, continue, Tegan. I just need to clear that up.
But yeah, I've been talking with her. She's actually a lot nicer than you think she was than she was in high school. Okay, that's just like, yeah, she did mention at one point you guys didn't want to be friends anymore, and that was fine. I was like, okay, probably drama and crap like that, and that was it. Well, unfortunately, like I said, I almost during the high school years, I almost bit Josie for almost hit Amber for even trying to come close to me.
Wow.
Not like that YouTube, get your head out of the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember going back in time and remembering a moment where a Karen literally grabbed my arm and I remember just, I remember being like, fresh meat. To anybody who's confused, including you, just to let you know, nobody was actually armed in the process of that argument or fight. Just a few minor scrapes and bruises, and maybe a couple bite marks along the way.
Oh my gosh!
So nobody was really harmed in the content of this thing. So yeah.
And no Karen was hurt during the making of this live stream.
No Karen was hurt during the making of this live stream. Thank you.
Now, guys, I also want to make this very clear for the stream because I know there's still some people out there who take me out of context. Like, still, I do agree the rule that you should never hit a girl/woman. Okay, like
agreeable.
Like what Tegan said, like if first or second times, like don't, okay, but like third time, if it gets like too personal, like if they like actually want to fight, then you have no other choice but self-defense. Okay, I just want to make that clear, YouTube. Okay, I don't agree to don't fight a woman, okay, because I don't agree to that.
That's the main reason David and I are still friends.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, I always keep Tegan in check to make sure that he's doing okay. Oh my gosh. Again, what is with these get the heck out of here.
Okay, if they're gonna keep popping up, I'd say just block them from the stream entirely.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. So report
because this is annoying and it's ridiculous. I get those every freaking day on TikTok, and it's just like you guys are gonna try to be crazy. Go away.
Yeah. I do want to bring up a Kevin story. Like I said, we might mention a few Kevin/Ken stories, but a lot of the times we get this old guy, like this bearded guy, like he looks so pissed all the time. I mean, I think one time him and I had an argument, like a little argument, I was just doing my job. Like I was in grocery, right, stocking up shelves, and I said something that like I didn't believe this, and he's like, "Oh, so you don't believe in this thing?" Like I'm like, "I'm sorry, sir, I don't." I'm pretty sure that was him. Anyways, again, I crap you not, guys, and Tegan. I don't know what his problem is. He gets like those frozen dinners, right? Some of them I guess like one of the some of the Asian ones or whatever. And again, I don't know what his deal is, but every time after when he checks out, he takes the trays out of the boxes and leaves the boxes on our registers. I'm like, what the frick, bro? Somebody needs to call you out on it. I've been tempted to call out this guy, and like he's an old geezer. We need to admit that, guys. But oh my frick! Somebody needs to put him in his place, guys. Okay. And another thing I want to point out: ever since this thing happened in 2020, the thing with the carts has gotten worse because our customers have been leaving them everywhere in the store. Like, oh, because we're in this thing right now, you have to leave our carts out like this, or our baskets and our bags. And I'm not acting like this is the first time it's happened. We've had that a few times before the thing happened, but it wasn't as bad as nowadays. And customers, they think it's a great idea to think those dividers you have to put in the belt. Apparently they think it.
I know
This is a stupid idea, okay? I don't know if this happens at your guys' workplaces, but I need to bring this up, okay? I've been meaning to bring this up. They think it's a good idea to put two of them, whether like, oh my gosh, how do I even explain this? Okay, so you have a customer here and you have another customer there. If they already have a divider on, but if that customer or the other one puts the second one on, I'm thinking like, okay, where the frick is the invisible customer, huh? Explain that to us. Where the frick is the invisible customers? And sometimes I have to like take the divider out and put it back because I'm like, no, this is how it's intended to be. If you want to squeeze another customer in there in the middle, that's fine. But oh my gosh, seriously, you people know how to piss me off for sure. Like, oh my gosh. So
I had an instance where somebody purposely like cut me off and I asked to look at them and I said, do it again and I'll shove you back in the I promise you.
So yeah, do us a big favor and don't do that with the dividers too, okay? So like, just stop.
Please don't, because there was actually a time I was waiting in line for the probably because I thought somebody.
Because honestly, what are these people trying to prove, huh? Like honestly, what the heck?
They're trying to prove that they're legal. That's what I've come to the realization to. And for anybody to decide, I'm sorry, but that's how I see it. You don't like it. That's the tough crap.
I mean, guys, come on, you have to admit it. You can't act like none of this crap has happened to you, okay? Like, I even said I had a few Karen incidences on Instagram before. And like I said, I don't mean to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy who like complains all the time about everything. It's just I need to talk about this, okay? Like it needs to be said, okay? Share this video with any Karen that you know. Like if you're starting to have the realization like, oh, this person I know is a Karen, like share this stream with them, okay? Obviously, I'm going to leave the stream up. So yeah, and I'm going to keep saying this, guys. I hate Karens. I absolutely hate them.
I hate them with a physical burst passion. I can't even tell you this on tape that I have to like it. Guys, you guys may think I just say I hate people because I speak for myself, but think about this, okay? I go through basically daily. I go through life on a basic daily basis, and I get it constantly. Like, oh, look at it, it's a child, are you lost? I get that every freaking day from my parents. I literally just look at them and you're like, you know what, and this is life. And then I walk away.
And guys, I also want to make this very clear. I'm not doing these videos or streams for harassment. I need to get a message out, okay? And thank God I haven't gotten.
I don't harass people. I make my point across the way I intend it to be.
And thank God YouTube hasn't given me a second strike for these past streams. Like, with the first stream, I'm thinking like, where is this gonna go? Like,
go ahead, I'm sorry. I'm being a douchebag cutting you off.
Oh man. But yeah, like again, if you guys really want me to talk about serious topics, let me know, okay? Because again, sometimes I even feel motivated to talk about these things, okay? And some of you guys really like it, and again, if you want more, let me know in the comments for sure. Again, there's a few other Karen stories I could talk about. Like some we've had them complain about our receipts, like the ink. Like I get it. Some of our registers have crappy ink, but you cannot crap on us for at least trying, all right? And we can't duplicate our receipts anymore, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to deal with it, okay? Whatever register we go on and whatever like limited ink we have, you need to face it, okay? You need to face it.
Yeah, that's another fact. That's the fact that you can't like get anymore.
Low key, your connection is lagging. Yeah. um. Try saying something else again. Maybe it'll start to get better.
Content that word.
You're still cutting off.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay. Okay. No. All right. All right, we're getting it back.
Check.
Oh yeah, I think I could definitely hear you clearly now.
Perfect. Now I don't have to fill my phone. Frick.
Okay. Let's see here.
Charcoal and food. I don't love it.
Okay.
Anybody who's wondering what I'm doing while I'm Tanya, aka not your business. It's like I tell a parent every day. What the freaking business, boy?
Oh my gosh. There's this one specific Karen that I know we need to talk about. And let's say she's quote unquote popular on TikTok, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I always get those people.
Yes, folks, I'm talking about that vegan teacher, okay? I've already roasted her once last summer, but since we're doing this, like, I don't want to leave her out because I know some of you guys are going to be mad if I don't mention her. Like, Dave, you forgot to mention that vegan teacher. Okay, so yes.
Oh, speaking of which, I had an incident where she commented on a video and I literally told her to go screw herself.
Oh my gosh, like lately, well, it's been going on for a while. She's been calling out these big people who like don't follow her lifestyle. Like, okay, I don't mind vegans, okay, guys, but when they take it too far, like those specific vegans, like, okay, like what does this have to do with veganism? Okay, and I love how some of the content creators make fun of them, like, oh my gosh, you go back to Vine, right? Like it goes back to Vine, and again, just don't take it too far, okay? Like, yes, vegans are normal people, okay? They stick to their diets and everything. And I don't know why, but some of these big companies, they turn popular foods into vegan foods now. I'm like, who wants to eat that? Like, who wants to eat well, technically a
vegan burger when they could be eating like a meat burger or something.
Technically, a vegan burger is a veggie burger, so I caught myself on that one. So, like, I mean, hey, if some of you guys like veggie burgers, then that's fine. They've also
like veggie burgers. Kudos to you. You guys are living life. You guys are gonna live to like 150. Totally not die by vehicle running.
They've also made vegan hot dogs. Ugh.
Oh my god! If you make me eat a vegan hot dog, I will literally send you to Brazil. I will literally grab a catapult from my friend and I will literally send you to Japan.
Oh my gosh. So, anyways, that vegan teacher, I have not watched a lot of her vines. Some of the YouTubers I watch, they cover her. And guess what? Guess what, guys? She's also a hypocrite. She went to McDonald's one time. Okay. She went to McDonald's. I'm like, Ooh, you were getting called out. So yeah, we're definitely gonna keep putting her in her place for sure, guys. But like it's these types of vegans who accuse us like, why aren't we living their lifestyles? It's because it's our lives, and we have different opinions. All right, sometimes we're not gonna agree with one another, but like, hey, I love eating meat. Okay, guys, like, oh man, give me, oh my gosh, give me a steak any day for sure.
If you make me a nice juicy steak, I will eat it in front of a vegan. I will not care.
Yes, we'll call it a day.
And
yeah.
Any vegans who are listening, I apologize if it sounds like I was directly targeting you. Just remember, you're not going to get muscle in your bones by eating vegetables your whole life. So just remember that. Sure.
Again, I'm not dissing all vegans, just the ones that don't go like crazy, like, like that they make us feel bad. Like there was like, do you know what you are doing? Like we know how our meat is processed, guys. All right, sure, we don't necessarily agree with it, and I'm pretty sure some of us don't like saying this too. Like sure, you could say like there's a humane way possible to like to kill to get our meat, but then the vegans are going to say like there is no humane way. Like yes, I get it, we understand. I understand like it's bad to like kill the animals alive for meat, like chuck them into a wood chip or something like that, burn them alive. Like I understand. Okay, again, this is stuff that I really don't want to get into necessarily. Again, I leave that to the big YouTubers. But like again, what does our lifestyles have to do anything with like how is it affecting your lifestyle, especially that vegan teacher? Like, lady, come on. Like not everybody is going to agree with you, okay?
The fact that I saw a video of hers and she said eat your vegetables, I wrote a comment on it and I said, and if I don't eat my vegetables, what are you going to do? Beat me with a whip? Frickin' baby. God, you sound like somebody's grandmother that needs to be hit with a book of reality. That's what you sound like.
Yes. And
by the way, like I said before, any vegans who are listening, I'm not directly targeting you.
Mm-hmm. And guys, I want to be very clear about this too. I don't eat every vegetable that's like in produce. Like I love my carrots though. I grew up eating carrots and oh my gosh, and like mixed veggies. Oh my gosh. Give me mixed veggies any day. Especially in tater tot hot dish. Oh my gosh.
Oh, stop. You're making me hungry. And I feel
I'm just saying, I just want to get that out there. I know potatoes aren't really considered a veggie. They're a starch. I mean, I've met some people who
considered whatever the flying F you please.
I've met some people who say like, oh, potatoes are a vegetable. I mean, again, that's technically true in a way. Tomatoes. Oh my gosh, guys, can we just call tomatoes a vegetable? Like, it can't be both a fruit and a veggie at the same time. Like, you got to pick one, okay?
Okay, let here. I'm gonna end the debate of all debates. The fact that people say a tomato is a fruit. Think again, nut job.
Yep. Think again.
Where do you think the come from? Tomatoes and other vegetables. Why is my buddy just calling me? Nobody heard that. If anybody heard that, you're a creep.
I heard that. I'm not going to say it though.
To be honest with you, you have a direct friend.
Oh, dude. So yeah, to that vegan teacher, I don't know if you've announced your name publicly, but like, I just need to say this, okay? You need to stop being a dictator, okay? And you need to give your dog a balanced diet, okay? Like dogs and other animals like that who hunt for me or whatever, like
hey, David.
They can't eat fruits or veggies. Yeah, Tegan?
sorry to cut you off, and I'm sorry to the people who wanted me to be here, but unfortunately, I have a business I've got to go cut off with a friend on Discord. So, unfortunately, my visit short this time around. Good thing for the people who don't like to be ear raped, and a good thing for the people who hate personal opinions. So, congratulations.
Exactly, but
I'm just screwing. I'm just screwing with everybody. I love y'all for giving my buddy David support. But yeah, I'm gonna dip. I'll have a great time. Please don't give my buddy David any crap because I will have him message me if that's the case. I'm being serious, dude. If they start giving you crap, you call me right the back up, and I will come in this.
Well, imagine I approached you like, Tegan, these people are bothering me. Like, no, I wouldn't say like that, guys. Like, I just say it like in a calm way, you know, not like in a tattletale
Okay,
way.
I gotta go.
All right, see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, guys. As usual, it's always a pleasure having Tegan for sure. But yeah, back to that vegan teacher. Seriously, like, what the frick are you doing to your dog? Come on, you know that she needs to eat. Yeah, your dog Bella needs to eat dog food. Okay, she cannot be eating. I understand if you're worried that she's gonna get bigger and possibly fatter. I get it, but like I've met a few people, a few pet owners who go over the top with their pets' foods. Like they're like, oh, they need to get like more nutrients in their body or whatever. Like I understand that, but there is a time and place that you need to cut it off. All right, that's why there's a thing called a diet. Okay, it doesn't just work for us humans; it works for animals too. And again, this goes back. This also goes back to Sorsha, guys. I don't talk about her all the time, but there's a few times where I'm like, I feel like I need to talk to her. Like, again, I don't want to talk about her too much, but like, again, this goes all the way back to Sorsha. Like, technically, she could be the first online Karen if I know my history a little bit well, but like, oh my gosh. And I love how Daz is like basically roasting her. Like, like again, Sorsha and that vegan teacher, you guys need to stop, okay? Like, vegan teacher, why even a real teacher at all? Like, you're teaching your students, especially this bad song. Like, what's with these really dumb teachers teaching their students these, especially these dumb songs that they need to memorize and sing all the time? Like, stop it, okay? Like, I wouldn't, like, if I had a child, I wouldn't want him or her to be singing that every day in class. Like, no, you guys need to come to the realization of that. Yeah, vegan teacher, just give Bella a full balanced diet, okay? And like I said, you can always cut back a little bit, but not too much, okay? Because again, I understand that you don't want your dog getting that big, okay? It's just, you guys stop, okay? And to all Karens in general, stop being. Basically, we're asking you, stop being stupid, okay? You need to stop being stupid, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're always going to be ridiculous people. You're always going to lose the battles. And there's this one Karen who said, like, oh, the devil's in the works, like devil at work. Like, you're not even religious, so like, I know the devil's working on you, and you don't even realize it, but you're accusing the other people about it. So, yeah. YouTube, I'm pretty sure that you're watching this. Just ban that vegan teacher, you know, because she is pretty much a toxic, okay, on the internet, okay? She's a hack. I don't know. And again, I could have other Karen stories to talk about again in my personal life. Again, I have been tempted every shift to be like, listen, I'm doing a nice thing for you. You should be grateful, okay? And if you don't appreciate that, then get the heck out of our store, okay? Because we're not putting up with you, okay? Trust me. Ask somebody who works in retail or who used to work in retail, and they'll tell you their personal experiences with a Karen. Again, with Kevins or Kens, you know? Especially you got Karens who take everything out of context when it comes to movies or TV shows or whatever. Like Thomas, for example. Karens still get on episode 3 of season 1. Like Henry gets stuck in a tunnel. Like, oh my gosh. Even Driver 3 Joe pointed this out. Like, thank you, man. I really hope you watch this. Like, oh my gosh, the show's so evil. They locked up a train in a tunnel. Like, even I've heard that in a few years' time. Like, oh my gosh, that's Sir Topham Hatt did that to teach Henry a lesson and basically punish him. Obviously, he knew that he didn't want to leave Henry in there for a long time to suffer. Like, he knew Henry would come around. But yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to point out too. But yeah, guys, you need to definitely call out Karens for sure, even if you know them personally. If they've come to a point where they're just annoying people on purpose and just doing it in general, tell them to piss off. I would like to see video compilations of you guys, telling these Karens to piss off because they're not entitled. Okay. Yes, I'm telling you, Karens, straight to the camera, you are not entitled, okay? You think you are, you think you know what's better. You think you know it all, but guess what? You don't. Gosh. There's even the Karens who would like take pictures of the license plates. And I remember this one Karen, she's like, get out of my face, kid. Get out of my face, kid. Oh, okay, guess what? If a Karen said that to me, I'll be like, get out of my face, Karen. Get out of my face, Karen. There comes to that, guys. But the one Karen that really got popular on the internet was the Kids Bop mom. I'm pretty sure you guys know this one. Calm down. Calm down. Like, seriously, horror movie producers and directors should call her up and be like, hey, we want you to be like the main antagonist. Just don't even like dramatize her like with the costumes. Just let her be her and like, oh my gosh. The eyes, guys. Oh my gosh. My kids can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop. Like, oh my gosh. Lady, I hope you looked at TikTok compilations because my gosh, you're popular for the wrong reasons. You're getting the wrong attention. And that's the great thing about it, guys. Honestly, these people in general need to be called out because, again, they think they're entitled, but they're not. I'm not saying I'm entitled. I never want to be, guys. There was an early draft in this video that I wanted to make. Like, I wanted to say this in the video. Like, don't take this the wrong way, guys. Okay. Again, this was something I wanted to say, but I've thought about this over and over again. I don't want you guys to look at this the wrong way. I want to say we are entitled. Like, we are better than the Karens. Okay. That's what I wanted to say. But like, to be honest, we're not. Like, we'll become worse than the Karens if we thought like that, guys. And I don't want us to think like that. Okay, so just But Karens, at the end of the day, there's people out there in public who are trying to help you, especially with groceries. You know, you better be thankful, right? You better be grateful, okay? Because again, the Karens I get, oh my gosh, they give me crap. I would like to hear some Karen stories from you guys. Like, I could see one of you guys making like a long list, and I'll be like, oh wow. If you want to make like short versions of those, go ahead. Yeah, it's just I have no respect for Karens, period, guys. No respect because seriously, if they want to be respected back, then they need to start respecting other people first. They need to start thinking for other people than besides themselves. Oh my gosh. And hey, Karens, I'm not expecting you to like me, okay? I'm not expecting you to like this video, to subscribe. I want to say, like, I'm not expecting you to comment down below, but I actually want you, Karens, to comment down below and tell me, like, why you think you're not called a Karen, even if you won't admit it. Like, come on. It's pretty obvious. So stop it. Stop ruining other people's lives, okay? Stop making them feel like a miserable piece of crap, okay? YouTube, I really need to get this message out there, and I really wish that this live stream could be on the recommended page, but I know it's not to. But I'm trying to get the message out there, okay? So but yes, guys, I have met women like this growing up, and they're not fun to be around with, you know, because sure, we don't know their backstories or anything, but they should know what they're doing is wrong. And like I said, my grandma was 10 times better than these Karens, all right? These Karens who are grandmas, they should look at really nice grandmas and think like, huh, they're not doing this to their grandkids, so I must love them more a lot. Like my grammar here, guys, but trying to make sense here. But seriously, my grandma loved everyone, okay? I don't know how she did it. That was like her superpower. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm pretty sure this is obvious to you, but like I don't love everybody, okay? Like how can somebody love everybody, you know, especially when they're being a complete a-hole to you? And again, I don't know how my grandma did it. I wish I could have asked her how she did it. But I don't want to jump right away to hate, okay, guys? I want to make that very clear, right? Like you got to judge a person on their character, you know, especially for the right reasons, okay? But I've been wronged a lot, and I know I'm still going to be wronged, you know, by different people, especially the ones that I know. And I don't want to make this sound like I'm doing like a complaint video, like, oh, this isn't like this isn't unfair or whatever. Like, no, I get it. Life is unfair. Okay, these are the facts of life. Okay. And again, I don't like to like spread negativity, like especially when it comes to like serious discussions. But these topics need to be brought up. Okay, these need to be talked about. Okay. I just wish that people can be kind to one another, you know? Like as humans, we always say this too every day, like I hate people, you know? Um, like sure, like we could at the same time, like, I always say like, oh, I love people, but I also hate people. It's like how can you like? How do you figure? It's like you got to have practice. That's just how it works. Um, and obviously, I still have some trust besides the internet. But I'm still working on my character too. I don't want to immediately jump to basically to like attack people for the wrong things they're doing. Like I need to look at myself first, you know. Um, and honestly, that's been like my ego as it like in my childhood. Like I was so quick to like attack people, like especially like I didn't like younger me didn't like people that I knew didn't like the stuff that I liked. And as I'm getting older, and I don't remember if I've talked about this on camera before to you guys, but um I hate talking about myself now. I mean, sure, I still want to do YouTube and make a difference, all right? And I understand like you, the fans who watch YouTubers, other YouTubers, like you watch it because of them. You want to watch them. Um, sure, all this great stuff on YouTube is cool, like toy reviews, movies, songs, whatever. But you go to their channels to watch or listen to them. And the reason why I still listen to Lil Peej or PJ is because he makes relatable music. And I haven't been able to relate to that in such a long time. It's like, I feel like we're already best friends. If he had like a concert here in Minnesota, oh, I'd definitely buy tickets for sure. Um, I even sing his songs every day. And like, there's a point where I feel like my vocal cords, like they're changing. Like, I feel like like, I sound like him even like without the auto tune. He's pretty good with auto tune, but um, what else can we talk about here? And if I could try, guys, like Balin, to be a motivational speaker, I would. Fan meetups would be pretty cool too. I don't know how Balin does it without getting in trouble. It's only because like he has a committed fan base. Um, I want to have like fan meetups, like how did I say this last time? Either it was on an Instagram live stream or whatever, but like I want to do like let's say I want to do like a fan meetup like on like what's it called, like Google Chats or whatever, just bring in you guys the fans and then just talk. It could be like hours on hours on hours. That could be pretty cool. And how Balin does fan meetups is that sometimes he puts a location, like I'm pretty sure on one of his social medias, and like the fans either they're already there or Balin's there first, and then they meet up with him. Like, oh my gosh, the one with the Chuck E. Cheese video, like I don't believe that you have to be 18 or over to go to a Chuck E. Cheese at least by yourself. Like, no, come on. Hearing stuff like that is just ridiculous. Like Balin, I agree with you on that, man. Like you shouldn't have to be 18 or older to go to a Chuck E. Cheese by yourself. I get it's supposed to be like a family thing, but like, come on, let's be real here, people. um, Still, fan meetups would be great. So I get to know. I want to get to know you guys better because again, you guys are awesome people. You guys. I'm gonna keep saying this, guys. You guys are the real reasons why I'm still doing this. Okay. And again, I really want to take constructive criticism, right? I personally I don't want to like delete messages or like because like again, I don't want to spread negativity, but it's just like I don't want other people taking that the wrong way. Like if I need to clear something up on another video, I will, okay? I can promise you that. It's just in the last year, it has been so difficult for me, you know? Like still, I'm happy that I moved into my place, but you know, it's still helping me to grow as a person, you know, and you know, help me with my character arc, if you will. Still, but believe me, guys, I am trying, all right? Especially for you guys, okay? Again, if you've been with me since day one of the channel, I honor you, okay? And again, for any of you guys who've stuck this long with me, and you know, how do I say this? Like, again, how do I say this? You know, I guess like sticking up for my bull crap over the years. Again, I don't want to be like Logan Paul, you know, because again, like his fans try to like back him up, but like he admitted that he didn't want his fans to back him up. Like, and I'm saying the same thing for you guys. Like if there's a video or a few that you know that I've done a lot of stupid things, don't back me up on it, okay? And sure, it's nice to look back on old videos and see how far I've come and like how much I've changed. Like, for sure. There's some that I had to get rid of for good reasons. There's even some that I can't believe that I said that I don't even remember saying. And I'm like, wow, did I really said this? Wow. Like, whose ego is this? Jeez. And don't think like I'm deleting those videos because I'm trying to hide something, guys. Like, no, it's just like, again, I don't want to spread negativity, okay? Remember, you guys are awesome, okay? I love you guys. And if any of you guys have anything to say to me, I'm all ears, okay? Either it's in the comment section or my Instagram or my Facebook. Just feel free to chat with me, guys, you know? Don't be afraid to talk to me. I understand, like, some of the bigger YouTubers' fans are afraid to talk to them, you know? And again, Dylan LaRue, he was definitely the committed fan of my channel. And I don't understand how he again, like, handled my bull crap, but like he was there to support me as much as I was there supporting him, because I still get comments from his friends like, oh, I miss Dylan and all that. Like, I hear you guys. I miss Dylan too. One of my biggest regrets was not meeting him in person. He survived cancer the first time, but when it came back, it changed everything. After when I heard that he died almost 2 years ago, I felt like the world was going to end because he was such a committed man. I'm still keeping in touch with Dylan's mom for sure. And again, I want to go down to Arizona and help her start a fundraiser to help kids who are dealing with cancer. And I don't know. I feel like that could be a good way to start doing like a public speaking, you know, just speaking out for those, like, you know, who want to, like, you know, speak out to the world, you know, have a voice. I'm trying to say this the correct way, guys, the positive way for sure. Sometimes I think, is this all going to be worth it? Like, is this worth it then? But I'm pretty sure Dylan would want me to keep going. He wouldn't want me to give up. And guys, I'm not saying this to like get any attention and get more views and more likes and subscribers. It's just I need to get this message out there because I feel like us as people, we could step up and do the right thing for sure. I still want to be able to go to children's hospitals, to surprise kids, because seeing kids that happy really makes me happy. Like it makes my day. Like man, and hearing and seeing them that they have to go through cancer and all that, it's just it really does make me feel bad. I feel like a terrible person. I feel like I need to do something about like I need to stand up for like I would still like to go to a St. Jude's children's hospital for sure. That would make my day for sure. Just to spend a day with kids who are going through like cancer and all that. But here's the thing, I'm debating on whether I should like do it myself because kids these days they still love YouTubers and they want to meet them in person. So I feel like having a group of other YouTubers joining me with that would be such an honor. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow, this video went somewhere else too, but like in a good way though, guys. Like I'm trying to make this video like dedicated to like roasting the Karens, but like there's some other things that I feel like I need to get off my chest too. So I think for this live stream, I think we're gonna hit the 2-hour mark again, like last time. This is pretty much going to be a trilogy of live streams because, again, I didn't know where the first one was going to go. That was the day of my 6-year anniversary video. And last night, I was motivated to do a live stream last night. And today, I got really motivated because a Karen pissed me off. But like I said, guys, I'm going to keep saying this in my streams. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just, like I said, put them in the comments below. I would love to read them. So far, I've gotten escorts, and I've been like deleting those comments. And I don't want you guys to go and clicking those links because those links are a trap. Don't click on those links. So, I mean, all I'm asking is just like just tell me like who's here and if you have any questions for me. Because seriously, I really love talking to you guys for sure. Because again, you guys make my day, honestly. And I always feel like you guys are keeping me in check, and that's good. That's good, guys. I'm also checking my phone here and there for notifications. Seriously, the most active like social media I'm on is Instagram, guys. So I'm gonna show you my page because I have made a video on like where to find it. Oh. Okay. Shoot. All right. Okay. So Hopefully you guys can see. I don't know if this is going to be any better, but like, it's right there. Blu-rayDave YT. I still need to figure out how Discord works, guys. Like, I need to know how to properly use it. Oh, I'm seeing posts like about the upcoming Oscars. I pretty much don't care about the Oscars anymore because I just want to know which movies won. Apparently, for Zack Snyder's Justice League has, wow, oh man, has won the fan voted Oscars most popular cheer moment for Flash's time travel scene. Wow, my gosh, I didn't think that was possible, but like, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, looks like Spider-Man No Way Home is not going to win the Oscars. Like, come on. I understand you can give Black Panther and Into the Spider-Verse Oscars, but not No Way Home? Come on. This is like the most committed fan. Well, okay, fan service, yes, but I was about to say like fan film. It's technically a fan film because there's a lot of fan service moments. So, but yeah, for sure. Of course, you gotta love the memes. This one's about Tamara Morrison, like as the different clones. It says when you use multiple emails to get the same free trial, showing Jango Fett, Commander Cody, and Boba Fett. Oh man, the quality is so bad. Like it doesn't pick it up, guys. I apologize. Oh wow. I don't know, guys. It's also like I'm hyped for the Flash movie coming out, but I've heard some bad reports coming out of it. Like, I love the DCEU guys. Like, I love how it gets straight to the point. Okay, like I understand they're trying to get caught up with Marvel, you know. Um, sure, when it comes to the MCU, I do love like how sure there's some filler movies, but you could extend their character arcs. But with the DCEU, I feel like it's the perfect formula. Just like it's straight to the point, get caught up with everything. Um, I feel like when DC is doing like their prequel backstory movies, but it starts off with like DC characters picking up in present day, and they're talking about their backstories, and then they pick it up back to present day. Like, I like that, you know, especially when it comes to DC, you know. Um, I don't know. It's just I thought Warner Brothers was getting the right people, like you know, to restore the Snyderverse. I love the Snyder Cut. Okay, that was like one of the best 2021 films for sure. Um, obviously, my number one is No Way Home. So, oh my gosh, YouTube notification. Seriously, last Thanksgiving, Zach pretty much gave us like a little sneak peek, like he was working on the script for Justice League. Well, let's see. If he's still contracted for a 5-movie saga for the Justice League, then how can you call it Justice League Part 1? It's technically, you would call it Justice League 2 Part 1 because Again, mostly these movie titles have to have parts in some way, like a movie part two, Into the Spider-Verse part two, But I'm still hoping that Zach could finish his 5-movie saga. Can you imagine if DC made a similar movie to No Way Home, like specifically for Batman? Like Batman. I don't know, like Into the Batverse. I don't know, but I think like definitely the top 3 like contenders for Batman to come back would definitely be, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, and Robert Pattinson. I still wouldn't count Michael Keaton, because to me he'll always be the best Vulture for the MCU. And just like with like the Spider-Man franchise, sure you got the 3 Spider-Man, but you also got Miles Morales, from the Animaverse, and so for the Batverse, you could still have Will Arnett's Batman, And I have to say, guys, I've made a post about this on my Instagram, but this is just me, guys, right? I don't know if you guys feel this way, but like the Lego Batman movie and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse are the same movie. Just think about it, guys. They're the same movie. Like when you look at the Lego Batman movie, he's pretty much breaking the fourth wall. He mentions like his first comic debut and all that stuff. And when you look into the Spider-Verse, you have the different Spider people bringing up their backgrounds as well, and they're breaking the fourth wall, Which, by the way, I wonder if that's going to be a thing in the MCU now, because I was kind of spoilers for No Way Home if you guys haven't seen it yet, but like when Hizzy pretty much pointed this out too. I just need to come out and say it. When all 3 of the Spider-Men were like swinging on top of Statue of Liberty, like, oh my gosh, again, big fan service moment. I was kind of expecting Toby to narrate, but like it would just be in his head, like he wouldn't, like we don't see him physically talking to us, the audience, like as we saw in the original trilogy. Like pretty sure he would say it in his head, but if he were to say it out loud and broke the fourth wall, oh my gosh, Andrew and Tom would be like, why are you talking? Like, and Toby would have to be like, well, I'm breaking the fourth wall. This is traditional for me. So but yeah. Still, I feel like a Batverse movie could work. We were technically supposed to get a Dark Knight 4, but it was supposed to be about Robin. Blake. But I'm guessing because like, when Man of Steel started, I guess they had to scrap that, which again, this is a perfect opportunity for franchises to bring other old concepts back to light. Like guys, I don't know why companies, they make it sound like, oh, we haven't heard this before, but like it's nothing new to us. Like we knew after No Way Home, Toby and Andrew were coming back, and then recently they're like, hey, they're coming back. Like we know. It's nothing new. And I know other companies have done this too in recent years. I'm just like, yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, getting back to the Flash movie, I don't remember if Ezra Miller said like he is not agreeing with what's going on, especially like I love Ben Affleck's Batman for sure. Definitely the best. Um, I have not watched the Batman yet, but if it comes to a point where I'm not going to be able to see in the theaters, then I might as well just buy the Blu-ray copies so I could get a better perspective. But I've heard some mixed reviews about the Batman, but like this film took so many delays, and this was supposed to be Ben's movie. Seriously, we were this close with the DCEU, with Affleck and Cavill. I haven't heard anything about Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. Um, I don't know. I've heard some rumors like they might be kicking her out too. Like, oh my gosh, Ray Fisher has got it worse. I don't want to get too much into that, guys, but like he has it worse. And Ray Fisher is the only reason why I love Cyborg now, because growing up when I was getting into DC, Cyborg was the only character that I did not give a crap about. Sure, I knew he was part of the Justice League, but like Cyborg was one of those characters that I just didn't put my focus on. Like it was always like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Aquaman, Robin, all those other characters. Yeah. I'm also feeling tempted to like stop the stream early, but I'm looking at the time, like we got less than a half hour away. So I think we could do it the 2 hour mark for sure. Okay, so what else can we talk about here, guys? And for those of you who are leaving the stream, I apologize in advance. Like my buddy Tegan had to leave early. But don't worry, the video is going to be up. You're going to get better context once you watch the stream from the beginning. And plus, I wanted to call him early on before I even started the stream. So after this stream, it's going to be a trilogy, and then I might take another little break, and then we'll see where that goes. All right. But I also understand like it's a school night for a lot of you guys too, if you're subscribed at all. So I got away with it back when I was in high school. Like, sure, I didn't live stream, but like I watched, like on school nights, I watched, if there was a live stream on my favorite YouTuber's channel, and then I just like, I'm gonna watch it. I don't care if I'm up late for this. Like, I'm gonna watch them. For any James's Universes fans out there, do you remember the 4-hour stream that he did on YouTube? Like, I thought that one was pretty cool. Yo.
I see you guys.
Oh my gosh. I've been losing a lot of people just because like I put your name in the title this time, but like they're leaving because you're not here anymore.
Aw. I didn't mean to make Steve come back.
I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but if it is, guys, I apologize. It's just like, again, Tegan had something coming up, so but he's back.
I live. Where do I live? I need a frickin' latte.
You say freaking latte? So, am I allowed to ask, like, how did the Discord thing go?
Fine until I went low with something I wasn't supposed to say.
Okay. I just wanted to know how it go, like just like the shorter version of it. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. I get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you don't mind the mysterious crap that I've unleashed upon my life.
Gosh, I feel so weird right now. Like I don't know why. Like
You hit a little before the stream.
like I'm not getting sick. It's just that I'm trying to like cut my burps into like little parts. You know what I mean? I don't want to like I don't want to force it out and then eventually I might throw up later on. Like no, I recovered from being sick.
No, what I was saying is are you sure it's not like something that's totally different? And why is there a video with some lady hanging her junk out?
What?
A friend of mine put a video in my playlist where some lady's junk is hanging out.
Okay. Dude, Tegan, oh my gosh.
No, like I'm being dead serious. All I see is someone's junk just hanging out, and I'm looking through my playlist.
Then don't watch it. Don't watch it, bro.
I'm not watching it. I'm actually scrolling past it.
That's what got you in trouble back in high school.
Got me back. Oh, but they would. After looking at a lady's fat junk.
Dude, I don't know how the comments are going to be like at the end of this. Oh my gosh. They're going to be like, Tegan said what now? Like, guys, I apologize in advance.
Just kidding, I do. Guys, if you don't hear from me, David killed me and buried me in the backyard.
Hypothetically speaking, okay, guys? Again, don't take this crap literally. Sometimes, half the time, we don't even know what the frick we're talking about.
He killed me and then buries me in the backyard. All of my good playlists are at the bottom. I don't like that because that means opportunity for people to put lady junk in my playlist. I'm going to turn on Markiplier because my life is full of lies.
But remember, Markiplier completes your life.
Markiplier finishes your life and then he just throws you off the mountain.
The tea is ready.
No, just.
Seriously, I thought his last playthrough of that was pretty hilarious. We'll come back to another.
His last world quietest Let's Play was actually the best I think I've ever seen in my life.
Like, I was expecting an animation from that. Like, come on, Mark. Make Lixian, make an animation of that.
You forced Lixian to edit your videos. You might as well make a freaking animation of it now.
Have you seen what Lixian looks like?
Not really. I will be right back, though.
Okay. I mean, if you haven't seen Lixian yet, guys, you should go check him out. He's a really good animator. He kind of looks like a clone of Markiplier, for sure. Okay, so we got 15 minutes left of the stream. So I wish I didn't have to cut it off at the 2-hour mark, but I have to, guys. Sometimes, like, I got some other things I need to do. Oh, welcome back, friend.
Yeah, I figured just to avoid you getting demonetized, I'd avoid taking the risk of taking you to the back.
Oh. Just hear the most relaxing ASMR peeing sounds.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a wild human taking a piss in the toilet.
I don't know. It probably make good content, though.
Mm-hmm. I want to bury my friend for literally taking videos of people jump like YouTube. This thing literally gets me in trouble. Like, that way. You know what? I'm going to turn on people raging at Mario Kart. Just why not? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to make one thing perfectly clear. If you've seen my Mario Maker video, please don't give me any hate on it. Please don't. I tried really best to get the camera quality, not to suck nuts, but apparently it sucks nuts anyway.
All these people never learn. Oh my gosh.
All the escort links again, huh?
Yeah, I might need to explain the, like, what's it called, the abridged version of that after the stream. So, like, because again, I don't want to say it on camera.
Yeah, tell it. I mean, when you end the stream, don't tell it when you're on camera.
Yeah. Wait, so like, let's see. Okay. What else should we talk about in these last 13 minutes?
Last 13 minutes, more like last 13 of deep nuts. Never mind.
Heck yeah, boy.
JP. What?
This kid. Seriously, I feel like it's like every stream we're going to be like Wade and JP, and the people are not going to escape from it. They're going to be like, oh, please end it now. Like, no, you're going to get a whole bunch of this, guys.
Suffering of people makes me happy.
Like seriously, guys, I really wish that JP was my best friend right now. Like, oh my gosh, we get along so well.
The elephant disappeared.
What? The elephant disappeared?
It just freaking disappeared. Oh, look, you just missed something now. Oh, sorry.
Well, JP, the goal is to survive.
But I don't want to survive. I want to hug Freddy and Mangle.
Well, this is the part where JP later on would say, well, I'm here to murder, so... man, I gotta play Gary's mod maps, you know?
I would join you if my Gary's mod wasn't being such a...
Well... Couldn't you create a different account so they wouldn't recognize you?
Of course, I can just use the one that's glitched in the first place, dum-dum.
I meant another one. Dum-dum.
I don't want to make another one because then I have to find another email to use. And knowing that, I probably won't be able to use my school email because school emails are gay.
Wait, you still use your school email?
No.
Good.
Not the high school one. That one can suck my nuts.
Guys, he's just kidding. Do not take that literally or seriously,
That
please.
was a formal joke for anybody who's on the stream. If you take offense to it, I will find you and I will literally smack you with the joke book.
Now that sounds like Markiplier. That sounds like Markiplier. He always says that stuff.
In reality, I can't smack you guys because David would get banned for another 2 weeks on top of a demonetization strike.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not monetized, so there's no way. But seriously, though, like one of the best ones that came from Mark was one of the try not to laugh challenges. He's like, oh my gosh, how to go? Like, it isn't guaranteed, but what is guaranteed is that if you guys laugh, I'm going to come find you. I'm going to go over to your house and punch you in the gonads. If I laugh, I'm going to punch myself in the gonads. So that's a promise right there for you guys. Wink.
Wink. Reality.
If you guys laugh, you have to punch yourselves.
I can't exactly punish you exactly. Yes, I mean, you guys have to figure that out for yourself.
This is literally our lives in a nutshell right now, man.
You know, that to be honest with you, I actually told Markiplier, I almost wanted to tell Markiplier one day, I said, hey, Mark, the only thing that's actually guaranteed is the fact I know you'll lose on purpose.
It's like when a new one comes out, sure, like, I want him to win, but sometimes I'm like, I want him to laugh.
Oh, and he does.
And the second to last one that he made was like 3 years ago. First one, he did not laugh. I'm like, props to you, Mark. I'll give you that.
5 videos later, a dog, and he starts laughing.
I love the last one that he came out with, like, especially like it got a lot of Scooby-Doo involved. I'm like, yes, even he knows the Scooby-Doo hype.
Even he knows the Scooby-Doo D's not clean.
Have you seen this one TikTok compilation where this one chick, she's like, men, you have to start making noise in bed. And there's this guy literally goes into his bed and then he goes, I'm like, there you go, lady.
Somebody got scared with a red shell. I love it.
I was going to say, like, somebody's batteries died down.
Oh, don't worry. Once you start hitting normally 10:30, my batteries tend to kill themselves anyway.
Huh?
Never do that again. You will have 500 people coming at you saying, okay, anime chick, fess up.
Hey, Balin Levine does it on almost every video, so I'm like, frick it, might as well take that risk.
Hey, yo, you know what I did to somebody? I almost did this to somebody on my Twitch stream.
Okay.
Anybody in David's stream, just a warning, might want to cover your ears now.
Oh boy, this needs to be clean. Frick it, just do it.
Okay, hold on, you ready? I hope you're ready because I won't take it back once it's said. Nico Chen.
I knew you were going to say that. See, what the frick is Nico Chen?
Nico's crush, or AKA Nico's B dash 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 dash.
Okay.
All right, to avoid getting David demonetized, I'm going to head out, you guys.
Again, I'm not monetized, because if I was monetized, then I'd be demonetized by now.
Okay, in that case, have fun with the stream. I'm going to avoid effing it up.
Wait, Aaron commented, "Hey, AJ, what's up, buddy? I was hoping you'd join one of these."
Aaron, help us. We've entered the world of freak anime, and I officially started David with.
Dude, I hope you're still here.
Aaron, please, for the love of God, if you are still here, I beg of you, save us from the merciless crap that we call death.
I've been meaning to make us just like our own group chat on Instagram, just you, me, and AJ. Like, I hope that can still be a thing.
I don't mind it as long as I am aware of it. If you do it and I'm not aware of it, I will literally numb on your arm like a chicken nugget.
AJ, I hope you got that one, buddy. It's not regarding you, man. It's regarding me. So.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna go tell Aaron I said hi and I've got a dip. And if you don't like it, then I'm so fresh you can suck a chicken nugget.
So I guess you want me to tell that thing to you another day, huh?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think that's a good call.
Bye-bye.
All right. See you, buddy. Oh, dude. Yes, dude. Tegan needs help. Seriously, dude, I miss this. See, you guys aren't around us when, like, whenever we get together because, see, back in the day, back in our old high school days, me, Tegan, and AJ, and some other guys in our little group, like, oh my gosh, we come up with the most stupidest bullcrap jokes or whatever. We have the most like stupid like sense of humor, but we love it, and that's part of our group. And oh my gosh, AJ, seriously, we need to have another get together for sure. Oh my gosh, I get nostalgic because of it. Seriously, we need to, like, yeah, all of us, or at least, I guess like our trio, you, me, and Tegan, we need to get in a live stream in person and then talk about, oh my gosh, like our I guess like our little adventures that we had in high school. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay. So we only got like 2 minutes left of the stream here. So I pretty much covered everything that I need to talk about, guys. Sorry about the extra stuff. It's like a little side rant, but like Karens, you need to stop, okay? Stop being, stupid. Just do all of us a favor and stop being stupid. You're not entitled. You think you have all the power in the world. Well, guess what? You don't. The world doesn't owe you anything, okay? I don't owe you anything, and I'm not expecting you to owe me anything. That's just how the way it works. So, yeah, I really hope you guys really enjoyed the live stream. I certainly did, for sure. And I have no regrets for any other, I guess, like dark humor and jokes in this video. You're gonna kind of have to get used to it. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, definitely go subscribe if you haven't already to my buddy Tegan's channel for sure. Please share the content if you haven't already. And please turn the post notification bell. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. And may the Lord be with you guys. Always love, guys. Peace out, guys, and have a great night. All right, take care.